I'm spectating. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Division 5 around... I completely forgot what track we're at. We're at Portimao in Portugal. It's a brand new circuit on this game, so excuse me if I do get it wrong. As I've just noticed, I've loaded into the game with no audio. There we go. Fix the audio, so that's a good start to the day. Already having an annoying glitch that you don't need to deal with. But anyway, we're here. I am RSF1 Chris, and I am joined with a brand new guy in the comms box, and his name is Jay Chadwick. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
And as you can tell, guys, he straight in with the bubbly personality. He's a loud guy. He's not going to be a quiet comms, put it that way. You'll know he's here. So he looks like he's going to fit in perfectly with us lunatics that are already on the comms doing the job. So yeah, like I said, it's the Division 5 attempt around this very, very tricky track in Portimao, which I find an absolute nightmare. I don't know what you're thinking about it, but I'm struggling around here.
Yeah, it's really not the best track on this game, but you've got to do it.
Yeah, we've got to do them all at one point, don't we? Unfortunately. I'm trying to figure out why I can't access the stream on my computer, because I know it's live. So I can see it's live, but I can't seem to find it. But yeah, anyway, the first driver on a lap at the moment is Mr. RSF1 Hippo, who decided to skive last week. I've already given him a bit of a word about that one, because he is in my team. I'm the team principal of Haas. So if you don't turn up, which I've actually threatened to do myself, then there will be problems. But nah, it's all good. At the end of the day, you don't turn up because you've got other stuff going on. You can't always be here. It's life, isn't it? It's only a racing league at the end of the day, but we do love it, and we do love to be here for it.
Your drivers are actually the first two people out on track. Is that a team order? Go out there.
Hippo! Hippo!
The first of the day.
Oh, no! He's been telling me all week how quick he is, and you know he's gonna be on pole position, and now he's done that on his first lap. Oh, Hippo! Why have you done that? Oh, what a muppet. Oh, the chat's going to be loving that. He's been so cocky all week about it. Oh, dear. That's not good. Anyway, I got to get my team principal hat off here, because that's very disappointing. But yeah, we still got the reserve. No, he's not a reserve anymore. Mr. Gravedigger. He's a new driver in the Haas car for this week after Mr. Aaron got promoted up into Division 4 for being way too fast. So good on you, Aaron, for winning the first two races for Haas and giving us easy 50 points. And then running away, which was quite helpful. But you are with Ferrari, aren't you?
I am.
Is it Ferrari?
Yeah, we're not off to the best of starts. I
actually didn't know how you've got on so far.
I'm pretty sure we're in 9th in the overall constructors. So yeah, I did lose the team 19 points in the last lap.
What did you?
Of
oh yes.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. You gave me an extra position. That was fine.
I was so angry with myself. The last lap in first place on track. Just lost the car.
Yeah.
So
that was a little bit of a rookie mistake from a driver that, like I know from you, you're a very handy driver. I raced you last year and you were a nuisance. But you know, you're one of those drivers that can be up there. But the silly little mistake like that is just. I mean, that happened to you last season, didn't it? Quite a lot.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because I remember you're normally up there, like miles ahead of me on pace. And next minute, you're in a wall. Like, okay.
Yeah, it happened a lot, and just don't know what to do. It was medium traction. I'm still trying to get used to it, just fully. But
it's a killer, isn't it?
it is, yeah.
But But all I get from all the people that run zero traction is, oh, it's easy. You can just put the throttle on whenever you want. No. That is not the case. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I don't get how people do no traction at all. Because you're in that gear 4 where you can go full throttle. And I don't get how you gain time doing that at all. But
no, I don't get it myself, to be honest with you, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a pain, but I suppose you drive on whatever you're used to. So I've just got a distraction going on in the background. But yeah, you just have to basically drive on whatever you're used to and get on with it. People all have different preferences. You've got full traction control people, you've got full gears, manual gears, zero traction. You know, everyone's different at the end of the day. But one thing we will do in a moment, when I stop being a pure potato, we will go through the standings in Q1, because they're worth doing in Q1 just to get them out of the way, and then we can get on with the action. So what I'll do is I'll go through the driver standings in a moment, and my lovely colleague will run you through the constructors once I've done that. But I need to find everything first, because apparently I thought I was prepared. Clearly not. Not prepared in the slightest, because you know you've got to get used to this. I'm hopeless, and I'm normally doing something else I shouldn't be and get distracted.
I'm not sure if these constructor standings are up to date. There doesn't seem to be very many points.
Oh dear, is that how they are? Is it?
I'm pretty.
Well, what I'll do then is I'll run everybody through the current championship standings as I've got them, because they've been updated today by me. That's what I was stressing out earlier. So, at the very top of the standings, we'll go from top to bottom. We have DOR Skyline in the AlphaTauri. I'm in the right championship battle first. Yeah, he hasn't done a lap yet. So he's got 33 points. Then you've got M&JJ's in the Red Bull, who's got 15. You've got MT the Mighty in the other Red Bull, who has 14. FIFA Jokers, 12 points in the Williams. Mr. Crunchy Bear in the Alpine has also got 12 points. Then you got two drivers on 10, Mr. Hobnovich, who I call Mr. Hobnob, and Chosen Tolby. They're both on 10. Yatesy Ewan is on 8 points. Then we got a reserve of Egon, has some points. Then we go to Timmer in the Alpine, who has 4. Who's told me not to watch him today, so I will watch him a lot. So enjoy that, Timmer. Then you've got Daniel P45, who's got 2 points. Stars Orphan, who has 2 points. Locker, who has 1 measly point. Good on you, Locker. And then you got the 0 points of Gravedigger, who's just obviously got a full-time seat. Shadow Moses, Mr. Blue Sky, RSF1 Invade, Mando, Hail King Tomo, and Haas of Hippo, who has already died in this session.
Yeah, the constructor standings are definitely not up to date, because you said the Red Bull had like 25 points, and on the constructors they've got 8. So
yeah, they've got 29 altogether. So we won't worry about constructors then if someone hasn't updated them. Useless gits. But yeah, we've got the championship standings for the tier, and yeah, I guess we'll work with what we got, because I don't know where to find the other ones, because I'm not that used to that. As we got we got DP Robert saying hello. Aaron's in here as well. Slytherin's there. Hunt's being annoying. Sorry, there. High Horizon. And Lincoln as well. You know, when you see Lincoln in the chat, you think, oh no. But you get used to him. He's just everywhere. You can't get rid of him.
I do see him.
Oh, what's happened to Stars? He's going slow.
He did have a spin. Yeah, he did. I watched it. I'm surprised actually.
Okay.
There's really not been that many spins, especially at the uphill right-hander. There's not been a lot of spins there.
Yes. What you mean? Turn 8?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pain in the arse. It really is. I hate it so much, and I can't stress that.
You've got to be very patient with it.
Oh! Shadow Moses has gone around. He's gone for a spin right on the racing line. Lucky to be avoided there by the other car coming around, which I believe was the Alpine. Was it the Alpine? Williams, I believe.
Yeah.
The championship... I was about to say the championship leader. He's not, actually. I'm just an absolute spud today. But we got Crunchy Bear, who has yet to set a lap. The championship leader, Skyline, who hasn't set a lap, was what I was about to say. He's on a lap right now, trying to get himself, you know, out of trouble. Because right now, he's not looking good. JJ, who got podium last time out as well on an out lap, hasn't set a lap yet. Stars Orphan still hasn't set a lap, and neither's Yatesy Ewan. Shadow Moses has... What's happened to Shadow? Oh, Shadow's crashed and left the session. Oh, Shadow. Right. Okay. Now, the problem we've got with that is we now might have an AI for the race if Shadow doesn't want to come back. Can you try and invite him for me, please, if possible?
Yeah, we'll do.
And if he doesn't rejoin, then we'll have that problem, I guess. As Skyline now comes around the final corner, what's Skyline going to do? Is it going to be enough? P5 should be more than enough. Who else is on a lap? We've got Timmer now coming around here. Is anybody in front of him on a lap that hasn't set one yet? Stars Orphan looks like he's struggling. I don't know what's going on with Stars. But now Timmer's coming around the final corner. He's got a slow-moving Stars Orphan who moves out of his way. Can Timmer do enough to put himself into the top group? Only 15th. Won't be safe. As I go on board with Yatesy Ewan, and he's doing a spinala. Love to see that for Hunt's drivers. But come on, Yatesy, sort yourself out, mate. JJ now starting a lap. Can JJ do anything to get himself a valid lap on the board? As he comes now through the sharp right-hander into the tricky left. You can so easily lose the car through here as he just chooses to lift rather than get on the throttle at all. As I
think I just invited you to the game there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit confused there. Oh dear. I was like caught out mid-sentence like, eh?
Yeah, I clicked the invite party to game instead of invite selected people. So...
Ah, okay. Yeah, what I do need to do though, once JJ's done his lap here, is I do need to set the party to invite only, because I have forgotten to do that. As FIFA Jokers has decided to retire, and that is his session done, and I think he'll be more than safe on the 17.9 at the very top, unless everybody just improves rapidly. So I don't think anybody's got in a clean lap just yet. I would suggest there's a lot more time in these laps, as Tactical says Locker for the win tonight. Lincoln's back in Tomo. As JJ now comes around the final corner, what can JJ do? P9. That'll do for the moment. As we now need to go and see who is on a lap. Ewan is on an out lap. Timmer's going to need to be on a lap again soon as I go on board with Timmer, and he's backwards. He's just now drove into the wall. I don't really know what Timmer's actually up to at this point. He's doing weird things. We're just going to carry on watching Timmer do his weird things, because this is quite entertaining.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He's going to get disqualified. This is great. Right, Timmer, move. I want to go and watch somebody else. I had to sit there and watch that. That was too good. Oh, Timmer. I don't know what you were up to there, buddy. Alright, let's go and have a look down at Yatesy Ewan and see if he can do a lap here. We'll go on board with him after he goes up that tricky uphill bit. And now into the double right-hander. It's a long drifting corner. Whoa! You nearly lost the back end. Has Tolby retired? Oh, he's up
in the
he's
pits.
In the pit lane, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Ewan might get a tow here from the Aston Martin. There's an Aston right in front of him that might give him a handy tow down this straight, just to try and get him through into Q2. Maybe they're friends, or maybe it's just unfortunate placement for the Aston Martin driver. But Ewan comes around the final corner. What can he do? Is it going to be enough? P12. He's going to be still in the danger zone. As Locker retires, is that in the pit lane as well? I think it might be. I don't see yellow flag. Anybody on a lap as it stands, or starting one soon? Would you like to do an onboard lap with Mando, if possible?
Of
in the
course.
Ferrari on the final corner.
My teammate, I will do.
I'll hand it all over to you.
So Mando on the start-finish straight comes around turn 1. Not a very high braking corner. He takes it quite well, hit a bit of the inside curb on this next turn. He does that very nicely, get the throttle down early. Be careful with this turn, very easy to lose the traction. He opens the DRS nicely. Now coming into sector 2, hit the apex here, get the exit right, he does it nicely. He's looking like a nice lap from Mando. This corner is very tricky to get right. He brakes quite a bit and this is the tricky corner. Is he going to lose the traction? No, he keeps it. Very nicely through there with the traction. Now there's a few lines you can take through here. He takes it nicely down the inside, keeps it within track limits. Now into sector 3, hits the apex there. Yet again a few lines you can take through this corner. He's going to get the power down early, take it to the outside. And he wants to keep it to the inside here, take the shortest route to the line, and he's going to cross the line with a 1:18.4, puts him to P11. He should be safe with that lap.
Yeah, that was a decent lap, and I was quite surprised he didn't hug the inside, because as you mentioned then, it's so much faster to do so.
Yeah.
You can gain so much advantage on everybody else if you do that and they don't. You will be maybe a couple tenths advantage, I think.
Maybe he just doesn't want to risk it because you can lose attraction if you do take it.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true, actually. So easy to lose the back end if you try and take that corner sharper, and then the car just says no, and that's it. That is your session done.
The two Alfa Romeos are in trouble here. They're both in the dropout zone.
Yeah, Lincoln will be struggling right now. He will be sat there absolutely panicking, seeing he's the TP of this team. He's going to be just sat there just absolutely having a meltdown. And I love it. Hunt's just said, and I think this is a compliment towards you, as Tomo crosses the line and goes P5, he's fine. He's done enough. Timmer's out. Timmer has retired. He has said that's enough as JJ tops the session. But Hunt has said, is it me, or am I getting a bit of a Paddy McGuinness in Chadwick's voice? GG though. Whatever the GG's about. I don't think he even knows what the GG's about.
Well, I will take it as a compliment. Thank you, Hunt, for that.
Kabuki, you can get off your lap. You're safe. You can box.
He is doing anyway, I think he's a second down.
Yeah, I think he's going to continue, isn't he? But yeah, that was an interesting Q1 there, because we had so much to talk about as MT the Mighty now tops the session, that it kind of flew by.
It did. But
it was a very good session, as we have actually only lost, I think, 2 drivers from crashes, which is RSF1 Hippo in the Haas and Shadow Moses in the Mercedes.
Oh yeah, both the Mercedes are out as well.
Oh yes.
Ewan.
Oh, Michael, you're not going to be a very happy chappy, are you? Oh dear. That's a poor TP. That is, letting your drivers go out in Q1, both of them. Oh, he's going to be having a meltdown. He'll be fine.
Shadow
now we
Moses
just wait.
has left the session again.
Oh no. That's number 2.
If he does it again, I'm not inviting him back.
Basically, the rule is you get 3 invites, and after the 3rd invite, if you disconnect again, you don't get another.
Oh, 3. Oh, so I've got to do it once more.
Yes. Yes, you've got the 2nd one, and if it disconnects again, you have to do it one more time.
I am not Hunt. I'm from Burnley in Lancashire.
That's all the same, innit, really? Oh dear. Aaron, I mean, we wish we didn't lose you, but you were a little bit too fast, my pal. As we scroll down, we lose Shadow Moses, Hippo, Timmer, Stars Orphan, and Yates Ewan. The 2 Mercs, an Alfa Romeo, an Alpine, and Hippo, Mr. Cookie, I'm going to be on pole in the Haas, is out also. Oh, he's not going to like me, is he? I'm his TP. I'm his TP, I'm not helping.
He's going to ask for a move.
Oh dear. He'll get over it.
Oh, Shadow Motors is back.
Okay, good.
Hopefully he stays this time.
Now the thing is, what we're going to learn, strategy.
Yes.
It's an interesting one. Because I know you can do either softs or mediums at the start, and it's not really that much of a difference. Granted, the softs at the end are rapid, they're so fast at the end, but there will be safety cars. So, do you go just straight out on a set of softs, save your mediums? Or do you do a medium run, hope to get through on them, if you don't, then do a soft run? This will be my dilemma when we race on Thursday. I won't know what to do.
Well, in qualifying, only 2 drivers did actually DNF. So...
It's impressive.
Maybe the driving
have the
levels have gone up for this race. Maybe.
Well, to be fair, we both raced Division 5 last year.
Yeah.
And the driving standards in Division 5 was quite impressive.
Yeah, they're actually not that bad.
No, I would say they're a bunch of clean drivers, and they don't overdrive the car, hence why they're probably Division 5 drivers. But they do enough to make it good racing, as Invade nearly loses it on his outlap, as I'm just spectating him to be annoying. Invade loves to be spectated. But yeah, the standards of Division 5 is really impressive. They rarely have any issues with each other, and they race cleanly.
Yeah, there's no tension in Division 5 at all with any of the drivers.
No. Yeah, we had a bit of tension last year, but it was more...
I think that was
just
you, Chris. Yeah, just...
It was me and Dano being mean to Fruit Boy, I think,
the
majority of the time. But it was joking. We loved him, really. As Invade's lap says, it's 2 minutes already, and he hasn't made turn 1. That's concerning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's for me as well.
Oh, no. No.
What a lap this
Invade, your lap's slow, mate. Oh, what is this game?
Is that for everyone, or is that just Invade? No, it's just Invade. Just Invade.
Yeah, it's
2
just
minutes.
Invade.
Oh no, it's
it's
fixed now, but
now.
I'm back onto 5 seconds
wait,
in Sector 2.
Wait, now he's cheating! I think Invade might top this session, you know? Oh, what is going on? He's the first driver on a lap, though. I have to watch him.
Yeah. If I go off it and go back on... No, it's still on 25 seconds coming into Sector 3.
Oh, no. I think he's cheating. We got a yellow flag! Is it Hobnob? Oh, no, it's Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue Sky's had an incident. Oh, dear. Don't know how he's ended up where he did, but okay, fair enough. As Invade now, on his 33-second lap, comes around the final corner. What can he do? This is different. I hope it doesn't count as this lap.
22.5.
22.
Oh, and he's going again.
What is happening?
50
What's
seconds.
happening? It didn't count as lap. What's happening? Oh, this game is hilarious. I love it. As Skyline now comes around to set probably our first lap, I guess. There you go, an 18.4 on the board from Skyline, as I've just tried to search for a driver and realised he was right below him. That's really helpful. Right. Let's go down to Mr. Hobnovich, who says is on the softs, but probably on the mediums.
You would hope so. But
yeah. I presume you're an avid watcher of the streams before being involved in the comms.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know all about the tyre problem, the tyre glitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It shows the wrong tyre, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was just checking. I think that might be a soft lap, though. Because that is quite fast.
Yeah, that
I
was...
think he might have just done a soft lap.
Close to the top in Q1.
Yeah. I just think he's gone, sod it, I'll just do a soft lap now.
But to be fair,
get it out of the way.
FIFA Joker's lap. FIFA Joker's lap is up there and it says he is on mediums. So...
Yeah, I think... Yeah. I don't know.
Just don't know this game. Just.
I'm completely lost. As Invade does an 18.3 on. I don't know if that was his first, his second lap, or maybe fourth.
That was
at this
his
point.
second
Nobody
lap,
knows.
but it says he's his first lap on these tyres.
Yeah, because
whoa, look at the
when
train
it
in
counted
sector 3.
when it counted that lap, it said it was an out lap, as was pointed out to me in the chat. Oh yeah, what is going on here? Blue Sky's at the front of the train, then you've got a Alpha Tauri in the middle, and Mando down coming to the line just behind Blue Sky. Blue Sky goes 6th, and then Mando says, no, I'm having 6th.
That is the medium lap from Mando. I would hope so.
Yeah, if that's a soft lap, he definitely needs to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Because that is nowhere near where he needs to be. As Daniel now goes 5th. Who else is on a lap as it stands? I think it might just be... Is Toby on a lap? Toby's on a lap. Gravedigger, my boy, on the lap. And Mr. Crunchy Bear, who's in the final sector, coming around now. Is he behind? No, he's behind Invade, who's on an in-lap, I would presume.
Doesn't want to use him tyres too much. But he's going for another lap as Invade. So... But he's slowing down, and he's out of fuel.
Crunchy goes P3.
Very interesting choice from Invade there.
Yeah,
his
I'm not
time's
really sure
still
what
messed
he's up
up.
to.
It says he's on a 1:40 lap. Oh, and it's gone down to 0 again.
Oh dear. Invade's having a nightmare. As Gravedigger, 19-1, he's gonna have to put the softs on. That won't be enough. It's nowhere near enough to get through on that lap.
Oh, and he spun it. Gravedigger spun it in turn 1.
Oh, Gravedigger!
And he's really
It's
using them
Alpha.
tyres.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna do the strategy. As I just seen somebody else jump up the leaderboard. I don't know who it was, but someone moved.
Crunchy Bear? What's it? No.
No, I don't know.
Chosen
There's so
Tolby.
much going
Chosen
on.
Tolby. Him.
Oh, it was Tolby. Okay.
Yeah.
Goes to 6th in the Aston Martin. And now, I'll do a lap with Mr. RSF1 Locker, who's just beginning one now, so we're going to go on board with him. Now he's coming down this pit straight, downhill, into the right-hander. Got to be careful you don't hit that inside curb, or you will spin the car. Careful through turns 2, and then straight into turn 3, immediately a sharp right. Got to get the car all the way to the right-hand side of this track for the tricky turn 4, which you can just easily lose the back end, as you saw he had a bit of a wobble. Now down the DRS straight into the heavy braking of turn 5. Got to make sure you nail and kiss the inside apex there, otherwise you will go around. Beautiful. Through this little kink. Now into the tricky double right-hander, which is an absolute nightmare on exit. As you can see, he's fighting the steering through there. Manages to get it just about okay. Now he's coming up into this tricky left-hander where I crashed earlier, which was a lot of fun. Now, double right-hander again. It's a very tricky up and down track, as Mr. Lando Norris said once in radio checks. Now, into the sharp left-hander. Into immediately switching the car to the other side of the track for the right-hander. And you've got to make sure you get on the throttle as early as you possibly can to get the exit. And then come around here on the apex. Now, try not to hit this inside curb. If you hit it, it can throw the car and unstable it. He tries to use all the track. Comes to the line now as Invade goes top and Locker goes P10. Won't be enough. I was losing my voice halfway through that lap, so that was a struggle. But yeah, this track, it's not going to be many people's favourite track on the game. I can categorically confirm that. Because it's a nightmare just to stay on the circuit. As I've just noticed, Invade's lap was set on 3-lap-old tyres. That's 17.8 he's done. So maybe...
Interesting from him. Wise.
Yeah, maybe Hobnob's lap, after all, was a medium lap, and I just misjudged it.
Yeah. It was
That
up there for
might
Q1
be.
though, so...
Yeah, maybe... That's the thing, with this track, you don't know. People might have just held back in Q1 because they were afraid of crashing.
Yeah. What is the, do you know the tyre difference, like, between softs and mediums?
I think it's about 3 to 4 tenths.
Oh.
It's not a huge difference like it
Yeah.
was at Imola. Imola, it was massive.
Yeah, it's like-
around here, I don't think it's that bad.
Well, yeah, it could very possibly be a medium lap then, if they were just not going full out in Q1.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, to be honest with you. As Locker has done another lap and goes P6. I wasn't on board with him because I did.
Oh! He's
no.
ghosted, luckily. I don't know. I think he's desynced, but JJ has just gone right through him.
I do think Invade might have to leave this session and return.
Yeah, he was desynced. He was desynced in Q1 for me as well.
Invade's car keeps going around. He's now crossed the line and run out of fuel and improved. What is...
Yeah, earlier you were saying that he got like a tour from someone, and on my screen he was in like Sector 1, and on your screen he was in Sector 3. So I think he will have to leave the session. Oh, and he's stopped. He's just abruptly stopped.
Okay,
is he doing that
this
for
is
you?
the problem.
Oh.
It looks like he has stopped, yeah. Oh, he's not moving. JJ has drove straight into him, and then Invade jumped into the pits for me.
It won't let me spectate
Jokers
Invade
has crashed as he retired. I don't know what's going on. I can't spectate Invade
either.
either.
What's happening with this lobby? It's so laggy.
I might message Muddy about a potential restart because something ain't right here.
Yeah. It does seem to be just mainly Invade who's having problems though. So maybe it might just be him.
Yeah. I think it's starting to cause issues with the rest of the server.
Do
I
you
don't
have
know, we'll have
access
to just continue.
F5 chat to ask them if it's them? Because I
don't, unfortunately. I would love to have that access, being the streamer, but I do not have that, unfortunately.
Yeah, just can't communicate with anyone.
No, it's a bit of a mess going on at the minute as I'm spectating JJ for absolutely no reason. I don't know why I was on board with JJ.
Tomo's come out. It says mediums in the top right, but it says softs on the leaderboard.
Oh, this game's brilliant.
I'm presuming it is mediums. But he has hit straight away.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even bother setting him up.
Yeah, something doesn't seem right. But we'll have to continue as we can for the moment. As JJ's now starting another lap. He's in the danger zone. We'll just worry about who's going to be in trouble here in Q2. I nearly said Q1.
Blue Skies
Jokers has retired. Could he be at risk on that 18-0? I think he could be. I think he could be in a bit of trouble here.
Who's that, sorry?
Bold strategy.
Oh, FIFA Joker.
FIFA Jokers. Yeah, I think he could be in trouble.
Yeah. Blue Skies lap is on softs, I'm pretty sure. Because he did box and come out on a new set, so I'm presuming it's softs.
Team the Mighty, I think, is on a set of softs at the moment, actually. Coming around the final corner. What can he do? He's coming to the line. This could be a good lap. It should put him comfortably in the top 10. And it puts him top 17-7. As the next car coming to the line is JJ, his teammate. Now I need to make sure I get all the other drivers lined up so I can switch them whenever I need to. Whenever I need to.
JJ's a little bit up on his time in the second sector.
That's not him. Okay.
Oh, he's gone wide and he's invalidated.
Ah, come on, JJ, you're better than that.
He's gonna have to box and pit for softs.
Kabuki's invalidated. Let's go and have a look at Skyline. He's going to set this lap, I think, just to put himself comfortably in the top 10. It's on a softs as well, I believe. As he goes top, 17-0. Gravedigger is now coming around to the line. I don't know where Mando is. He's behind him, actually, with an Aston Martin between them. JJ's retired. He's called it. He said that's enough. As Gravedigger now comes to the line, what can he do? Oh, that's not enough. That won't be enough, Gravedigger. You need to do another lap.
Vandal does not improve on his lap.
And I think... Is there time? Mando might be done here.
Yeah, he's slowing down. Yeah, he's done it.
Unless he does a quick lap here, he's done. Yeah.
No, he's...
Gravedigger looks like he's out as well, actually.
Daniel could be out as well. But he's not good for Ferrari.
I think Daniel just had a moment with his teammate.
Yeah, he did.
It looked like he came around the corner and Mando was just sat there going, hello, how you doing? Just in the middle of the corner. That must have been terrifying.
It did lose Daniel a lot of time as well. He's 2/10 down in the first sector.
Yeah, that was not ideal at all. And if that eliminates Daniel, there will be some hell up in the Ferrari camp.
Yeah, I will keep you informed if anyone says anything in there. But I can't imagine they will.
Ben will have some sorting out to do if that happens.
Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, he's not invalidated it, and he's up by 2/10. So he gained 4/10 in the second sector.
We talking about Daniel?
We are.
Okay. I will have a look. Is Gravedigger doing another lap here?
He is.
He might be.
Yeah.
But he is out of ERS.
Only a slight
it's not
improvement.
enough.
It's not enough.
No, he's done. He's fully done. As Daniel now comes to the line. This should be enough. But it's a P6.
Lovely.
Who else is on a lap? Crunchy Bear's improving. Locker is down on his current lap. Toby's coming to the line, getting a lovely toe. Mando has just helped put FIFA Jokers in a lot of trouble. Gravedigger, I just noticed, did another lap and then didn't save his ERS. Now he must be in a lot of trouble. Because I don't think he can do enough now. As Tomo now comes to the line, Tomo should be fine. It goes P5. As I said, FIFA Jokers is at risk here. He is in so much trouble as Mr. Crunchy Bear, who is now the driver at risk. Can put FIFA Jokers at risk if Locker can then improve. As he comes around the final corner, I think Crunchy will be fine here to go through. It looks comfortable. And it is. Top of the session, 17-4. As we now go and look at Locker. What is Locker up to? Comes around the final corner. Can Locker eliminate FIFA Jokers, which I believe is actually his teammate?
No,
and he doesn't.
Oh! Oh, so
oh
close
no,
to
Locker. What has happened to Locker? In the past, Locker would get through there, no problem at all.
Gravedigger can't improve, he's run out of fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, Gravedigger made a big mistake on his lap in between and didn't save any ERS. So by the time he got to the end of that lap, he had nothing left.
FIFA Joker is very lucky there to say he retired so early.
Very fortunate, yeah. He's also potentially one of the only drivers on mediums?
No, you got Invade as well on the 3-lap old mediums in P4.
Okay, because for me, oh yeah, I've got Invade, yeah, and then FIFA Jokers.
Yeah,
hopefully they're right and everyone else is on the softs.
Yeah.
We don't know though.
Just say Hail King Thomas set his lap on 0-lap old softs.
Oh, I love that.
So
he's cheating. Come on, Tomo, stop cheating. It's strategy. Best driver outside the top 10 to be on fresh tyres.
I do think Invade is going to have to leave the session.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Locker, I believe it's Cornet Star? Is that a what? I can't remember. Someone might have to... Can you please correct me? But whoever it is, Locker's actually in a prime position, as they've stated. Fresh tyres. He can start on the fresh mediums and absolutely storm his way through. As long as he stays out of trouble, though. Because turn 1 is going to suck. You don't want to be middle of the pack.
No. You do not want to be on the inside either. Yeah, he is. A car's just gone into him. Like, oh, and he's left. Thank God for that, if he's looking at the stream.
Yeah, Invade's normally here. Oh, sorry, Destroyer. So AWAT is Destroyer, Mr. Destroyer from Artia. As from Q2, Mr. Crunchy Bear tops the session. We lose, however, Mr. MNJJ's at the very bottom there. Kabuki, Mando, Gravedigger, and RSF1 Locker. So we lose a Williams, a Haas, a Ferrari, an AlphaTauri, and a Red Bull racing car. But Locker could have eliminated his teammate there, FIFA Jokers, but just couldn't quite get the lap together. I don't know if that's strategy to be P11, or maybe to let his teammate have the mediums at the start. I don't really know. But it's... I suppose it's not too bad for Williams to have a driver in the top 10 and another driver in the prime position of 11th.
Were you asking me something there? Because I was on... my mother rang me, so... No, all good, mate. All good. But now we jump forward to what's going to be the crazy part of qualifying Q3. Who is going to risk it all and put themselves in a wall or be pole? You never know at this stage, and I think that's what Hippo was trying to do earlier, but maybe he should have done that in Q3 rather than Q1.
Yeah, it's so easy, as you know, I know.
Yeah.
So easy just to try and send it all on one lap, and that is it. Your session's done. Not a lot you can do. As I now need to bring all the details back up, which one day maybe they'll include it so you can keep them on all the time, but hey ho.
One day they'll include a lot of things, but
yeah, a not broken game would be a start.
It would, yeah.
Mr. RSF1 Hunt, or Michael Rubins, or whatever you want to call him, BHA Waiter, he's picking on Cornish, saying you could just do what Cornish does and invalidate every single lap. As he did last night in the F2 race. He did not set a single lap in Q3. It was quite funny to watch. But yeah, that's Cornish, because he thinks if you use all the racing line and more, you're fast. Doesn't matter if you invalidate or get penalties. Right, Mr. JJ, don't start with this hydrate thingy. And you sliver in your git. We don't need that, because JJ, you're out, and Sliverin, I mean, you might have a problem, as Invade is back. Yeah. Now we got Skyline, who's the first driver. JJ, stop it. You git. You don't need to be doing that. We don't need that. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm going to ignore the chat because, oh, you've joined in now.
I had to.
Oh, dear. Anyway, Skyline down into the hard braking zone of turn 5. See if he can get this kink right. Turn 6 and 7. I think the McLaren's going very slow in the final sector, but trying to get some space. Now through the very tricky corner, as you can see, I think this might just be a banker lap. This doesn't look like he's fully on the push, Mr. Skyline. Because I know he's got a lot of quality pace if he puts it together. Now he's coming down into the corner that I seem to like losing the back end a lot. Into the hard braking of the next turn. Get the car all the way to the right and then all the way to the left for the next turn. As we got a Ferrari off the track, it's Daniel. The only Ferrari left, obviously, so it would be Daniel. Skyline around the final corner. What's he going to do? What lap will this be? What will everybody be aiming to be? It's a 17.8.
That will be beaten very easily.
Yes, we have an Alfa Romeo coming around the final corner of Mr. Hail King Tomo. What can he do? 18.5. Next car is Daniel, who has had a spin, so we'll ignore his existence for the moment. Chosen Tolby is the next driver on a flying lap. We got a very slow moving McLaren again, so I presume that McLaren has invalidated. Right, I need to make sure I get all the cars on my screen. For some reason I can only spectate a certain car as Tolby goes P1 at the moment. And then FIFA Joker says nope. He takes P1. Mr. Blue Sky is down here, starting a lap. Hobnovich coming around the final corner. I think he's on a lap. I don't know. I don't have the sectors.
Yeah.
And he is. He goes P1. Provisional pole as it stands. Now, Crunchy Bear, is he going to take this provisional pole away immediately? I think he might. It's looking like a decent lap from Crunchy. As he comes to the line now, 17.8. No, he lost some time in the final sector. As we got a very slow-moving FIFA Jokers. Blue Sky is the only other car on a lap, as Invade is beginning one. You a danger then, Chris, for Thursday? No. I'm a danger to be in a wall.
Invade's invalidated on the first turn before he even makes it there.
Wow, that's poor. You can't be doing that. So now he's got a whole lap where he can just take your time. As Blue Sky has purpled the middle sector, but I presume that is a purple for him. Because they haven't fixed that either.
Yeah.
How difficult is it to do green and purple for when you're fastest in the whole session or fastest in your lap?
How do they even code that though? Like, why have they coded it so it's purple?
I don't know why they can't watch F1 as Blue Sky 18-0. Not going to be enough.
Is Crunchy Bear on a lap? Not Crunchy Bear. FIFA Joker. No, he's boxing.
I don't think. Oh, Skyline's on a lap. Skyline is nearly 3 temps up. But he's going to run out of ERS to the line and fuel. Will he just box to be safe? I would box personally to give yourself a guaranteed extra run. As I think we've got a spinner in the bottom corner, maybe? I think it is
Oh, sorry.
Aston going very slow. That's all right, mate.
Nobody seems to be
Skyline.
taking the inside line on the final corner.
No, maybe they're just too scared.
Yeah.
It seems like they don't want to do it. Skyline's gone P3, by the way, with that lap, 17.6.
3 lap old soft as well.
I think one thing we normally do, which I have not done this week, we'll do it before everyone starts their second run. Who do you think will get pole position?
Right. In Q2, I think Tolby looked pretty fast, so I think I'm going to go with Tolby for my P1 prediction.
That is a nice shout, actually, because I think Tolby is a very quick driver, and he can nail the lap together if he focuses enough.
Who are you going to go with, Chris?
My shout, I think Invade. Because he is testing the limits of the track, hence why he's invalidated.
Yeah.
I think Invade's got a lap in him that'll be fast enough to get pole.
Or will he
Destroyer's gone with Skyline, which is a good shout as well. Yeah, will he do a Cornish? Yeah, that is a good point. We've also got Daniel as well that's also doing a Cornish as things stand, to be fair. Invade's doing another lap. He's just staying out.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know if he... I don't think it's glitched this time. But...
No, I think he's all good this time. I think this is actually Invade.
Yeah.
I hope. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, Chris, there's a bit of a dilemma in the Ferrari chat. In
Oh no.
Division 1, one of our drivers didn't leave the pits in Q1 because he was already guaranteed through.
Yeah, that puts you at the back of the field for the end of qualifying, no matter what you do.
Does it?
Yeah. It guarantees puts you at the back of the field because the game has a weird little system. So if you don't do a lap at all, it thinks, okay, well the rest of your laps are invalid because you haven't actually done a lap to get through the first session, so it just puts you at the back.
Oh, well, Element Snow is getting a penalty for not leaving the pits in Q1.
Ah, did it put him to the back, or did he just get away with it?
I am not sure.
In
I
the
did
actual
not watch
session.
the Div 1 stream, so...
But yeah, I knew there was a rule being placed that don't do a lap in Q1, you get penalised. Which I think is a fair rule, because at the end of the day in real life F1, you don't do a lap in Q1, you're out. Simple as that. You're done. That is your session done. So yeah, I suppose that rule is actually, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's common sense, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, I don't know why he's done it. I mean, you can't go out on like intermediates, but you can just go out on softs and set like a very slow lap, can't you? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we had this happen last year for Camo in Division 2 or 3. I can't remember which one he was in. Might be 3. He didn't do a lap in Q1, and in Q3 it put him to the back, and he was wondering why. But everybody knew of the glitch, and everyone knew of what the game does. Oh yeah, Invade! I just saw him in the background sideways. But yeah, it's one of them where you can't really avoid. It's just, yeah, it's one of them. It's an annoying one.
It
but
is.
Also logical.
Yeah, it does make sense.
As I'm just now looking to see what is going on with everybody. It looks like the next car starting a lap will be Mr. Blue Sky.
Invade had another spin.
Invade might be out of fuel.
He's been out of fuel for a while. I'm pretty sure he started the lap while he was out of fuel.
Oh, so he'll be retiring very shortly. So my pole position shout is not going to be taken on board.
He has been spinning a lot somehow whilst he's out of fuel. I think he spun 3 times.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Fair play. At least he's having a bit of fun with it.
His tyres are going to be knackered
last
as well.
year.
Where is he going?
It's like,
where is he going?
Oh no.
Look at him.
Oh, he can't be doing that. He can't be doing that. He's shortcutting, trying to get back to the pits.
Yeah.
Was he trying to move out of the way of a driver, or was he just shortcutting because he could?
No, he did that in Sector 1 as well, after the tricky turn.
I only caught the end of it.
And again.
I'm on board with him right now.
Yeah, have you got this?
This might be taken down as evasive action there because there was a car behind him, but the first one probably won't be.
Yeah, the first two won't.
But that's up to somebody if they want to send it in.
Yeah, I don't really care personally. It's not my tier, so
No,
someone else wants
I can't be bothered because I don't like sending clips in on my own tier because the clip system is annoying, and I've told them. I'll be honest with them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the clip system. It just gives me a headache. As Blue Sky has decided to call it there. He probably could have gone for another lap, but unless he's got damage, I didn't see him any damage.
Yeah, I didn't see him
Car in
spin
the
at
final.
all. Oh, Daniel P45
No.
spun. That is
Oh,
not
yeah, I
good
see
for
him.
him. He's only got a
FIFA
minute left.
Jokers to line. Is he going to improve? FIFA Jokers goes provisional pole 17-4. Daniel is grass cutting. He's become a lawnmower.
Hopefully this doesn't invalidate his
Skyline
next
is...
lap.
Who else is on a lap? Tolby is about to begin one. Tomo is down on his lap, and I think he's about to run out of fuel. So I think Tomo might be done.
Mighty.
Skyline now coming around the final few corners. Got a car in front of him as well. I don't know who it is. Skyline goes nowhere. He
Crunchy
doesn't
Bear is
improve.
2 seconds down on his lap, and I think he's starting one.
Yeah.
Daniel P45
Ferrari
is
of
also
Daniel.
starting one.
And who else is on a lap? The McLaren in the final sector. Is Hobnovich on a lap? No. I think the track has lost some grip.
Skyline's on a lap, and Tolby's on a lap, and Mighty's on a lap.
It says Invade's on an outlap.
Oh my days.
Invade!
Why have you
What's
gone out?
happening?
Why have you gone out, Invade?
I don't think his game... Oh, it's because he rejoined, didn't he? Now, they haven't fixed that problem again, clearly.
What's
But
that
one
problem?
thing I do know, so basically, when you leave and rejoin a session, you get a new timer. You start your session again.
Oh, you do, don't you? Yeah.
Now, I know of a rule where if Invade sets a lap now, doing after this time, he will get penalised. So, Invade, if you can hear us, your best option is to box, because the session is over.
Will he get penalised, or will he just get put to the position he was before, or will he
No,
move
he'll
down
get a
positions?
penalty, mate. As Skyline
Oh.
goes P3. Yeah, he'll get a penalty because they want drivers to pay attention to the stream and stuff. As Mr. Crunchy Bear 17.3 goes provisional pole.
Not a good lap from Daniel.
As things stand,
P10.
now the only drivers that can improve is Hobnovich and apparently Invade.
Yeah, Invade is not slowing down.
And I've just seen, yeah, I will ride on board, which I am now. So he sets this lap, it'll be a quali ban for Spain.
Full quali ban?
So, yes, because it's breaking the rule of setting a lap after the session is over. So, yeah, hopefully he doesn't set this lap. He's actually down on his previous anyway, so I don't know if that
Yeah.
makes any difference.
There are
but
going to be a
he's,
lot of AIs on track as well.
Yeah, he just had the AI of Daniel P45 to stroll past there.
Yeah, he's got two more.
Oh,
Crunchy
dear.
Bear's in his way now.
He's got Crunchy
Oh!
as he nearly hits Crunchy.
Yeah. And now he's got Mighty in front of him.
I don't know what he's doing here. Invade, please box.
Surely he's realised
Please.
though that like people are going slowly on the racing line.
Invade, you're a sensible lad. Get in that pit.
No. Oh.
He's setting the lap, and he
117.7.
improved. So that's a quali ban.
Yeah.
There you go.
Very silly. Somebody
Well-
Portimao. You'll probably crash anyway.
It's right. All the admins are there, so we don't have to do anything ourselves. But look at that. From P5 to P1 is 1/10. 1/10. Wow. That is nice to see. What a close tier.
Mhm.
What
I've
a
noticed
close
every
tier.
tier has been very, very close this season. There's been like a
Yeah,
second
it
gap
has been.
in every like Q1, Q2, and Q3. So
Yeah, now let's not get the admins big-headed, but
Yeah.
muddy. As he said hello in the chat. You've done a good job
yeah, you've done all right,
with
buddy.
some drivers. You did mess up slightly with my COCOM. But I did tell all of you that before the season started.
I was happy in F5, honestly. I can't even make quali in F4 anymore.
So was I, mate. I was loving every second of F5. It was great fun. Yeah, well, I mean, realistically, we both had a good season of just absolutely having a great time and sitting back and relaxing. Now it's time for us to try hard, I guess. But to be fair, I did get a pole position at Bahrain. Since then, it's been a nightmare, but I got pole at Bahrain.
Yeah, you were very fast at Bahrain. I saw that.
Yeah, it was.
I thought my time was good on time trial, and then you said yours was better than mine, and I was like, "Oh, it's on time trial." You were like, "No, Grand Prix modes," and I was like, "Oh, well."
Yeah, I did really enjoy Bahrain. These two new tracks of Imola and Portimao, not my cup of tea. And then we go to Spain and then Monaco.
Yeah, really bad road tracks that we've got.
Yeah, to be honest, I won the Spanish Grand Prix No, actually, I was winning the Spanish Grand Prix last year until something happened. But we all know about that. So I've got pace around Spain, but yeah.
I probably DNF'd around Spain, like I did the other 10 times last season.
Yeah, you were so quick. Just kept having a few issues.
I think I was like one pole time away from you and Fruit Boy, possibly.
Yes, you were. I was hoping that you and Fruit Boy wouldn't get pole at the final round, and then Fruit Boy got it.
Yeah, I got like
I was
3
disappointed.
poles, and I probably Q3 like most of the time, and I think I've got like 16th in the standings. So even after a win in China as well, I still came like 16th.
That was the funny thing. That's what kept you there for the start of the season. You know that,
Yeah.
right? Your limited points. Other than that, you would have been up straight away. Yeah, I mean, you know me. I made a lot of complaints, very public last year and this year, and me forever. That's just me. I'm not gonna.
You don't keep yourself to yourself, do you, Chris?
No, I like to be heard. Okay.
Yeah. We have been waiting for a very long time.
It's actually a good sign that no one's readied up early, so that's good. It's given everyone a chance to go toilet, do whatever they do before their race, the pre-race ritual, I guess. But I don't have one of them. All I do is go toilet, make a drink before my races, and then when the safety car comes out, pause and drink that drink.
Hi Ben, I agree. Mercedes are washed.
You complain, Chris. Never. Behave, Millsy.
Who is leading the overall constructors? Have a look.
I honestly don't have a clue.
It is Williams. It's very close, actually, at the top, and then you've just got Ferrari 63 points behind.
Yeah,
you got Mercedes.
Was for the first 2 rounds, wasn't it? Imola and the other
yes.
one. Bahrain.
Yeah, you've got 37 points between 8th and 1st, and then 62 from 9th to 1st. So,
okay. We have 51 points already this week.
So you got Williams in 1st with 126, AlphaTauri with 124, Red Bull with 120, McLaren with 115, Aston Martin with 113, Haas with 111, Alfa Romeo with 103. Mercedes 89, Ferrari 64, and Alpine 47.
Ouch. Look at Mercedes down there, though. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
But Rubens has just said that they've got 51 points already this week. Haas have had a shocker because we've had a few problems. We won the first race, and then the second one was not ideal. But would you like to run us through the formation lap once everybody gets going, please?
I will. Do you want me to go through the drivers here?
Yeah, from last to first, if you don't mind.
So, 20th, you got Shadow Moses. In 19th, RSF1 Hippo. In 18th, in the Alpine, you got Timmer. In 17th, you got Stars Orphan. 16th, in the Mercedes, you got Ewan. In 15th, in the Red Bull, JJ. 14th, Kabuki. 13th, you got Mando in the Ferrari. In 12th, Gravedigger in the Haas. In 11th, Locker in the Williams. In 10th, Daniel in the Ferrari. In 9th, Mr. Blue Sky in the McLaren. In 8th, Hail King Tomo in the Alfa Romeo. In 7th, the Laggy Boy in qualifying, RSF1 Invade in the Aston Martin. 6th, also in the Aston Martin, you got Chosen Tolby. In 5th, Mighty in the Red Bull. In 4th, Skyline in the AlphaTauri. 3rd is Hobnomovich in the McLaren. 2nd is FIFA Joker in the Williams. And on pole for the start of the Portimao Grand Prix, it is Mr. Crunchy Bear in the Alpine.
Lovely formation lap. At the bottom there, guys, you saw the strategy. This could either be a 2-stop, or it could be a 1-stop if you're brave and you go to the hards and run to the end. But more than likely, a 2-stop is the way to go to be fast. As you can see, the drivers outside the top 10. Locker went for the mediums, Gravedigger mediums, Mando softs, Kabuki mediums, M&JJ softs, Yates Ewan on the mediums, Stars Orphan, Timmer, Hippo, and Moses all on the softs. So we could have a very interesting turn 1 here because it is so narrow into turn 1. It is going to be difficult for the drivers, especially all the drivers that are starting on the soft tyres, because they're going to get a much better launch than everybody else. And that is going to concern me slightly, because if they get a good launch and then go for a move, we're going to have carnage.
Yeah, the inside line at turn 1 on lap 1 is not where you want to be. You will get taken out. So it will be interesting to see who decides to go wide instead of...
yeah, if you can watch the back for me, that'd be ideal. And we go 5 red lights. And it's go, go, go here for round number 3 of Division 5 around Portimao. It's a very, very good launch there from Crunchy Bear. And in the background, it looks like it's 4 wide in certain bits. Everyone goes through there nice and safely, I think. Ooh. No, there's carnage in the back. There's a Mercedes around. Shadow Moses, I believe, is the spinner. No, it's Yatesy Ewan. Mercedes is caught up. Invades around as well. Hippo looks like he's got through there without damage, I believe. I don't actually know. The Mercedes has gone wide of Shadow Moses and the Ferrari wide and a Red Bull in front. There are drivers absolutely everywhere. Hippo sends it down the inside of, I believe that was Stars Orphan and Timmer and Blue Sky. He tries it. Don't go free wide here. You don't want to be free wide through here. Timmer's trying to give him space. I'm going to go on board with Hippo. It's easier. It looks like Blue Sky just got damage to his front wing. I think we've got another spinner. Or there's a yellow flag a bit further back. Hippo now goes for the run past the Ferrari of Mando. And makes the move. Really good start there for Hippo. But we'll go back to the start, to the leaders. And it looks like Crunchy Bear has the whole shot. And he's getting away at the front with the other soft runner of Hobnovic, who has managed to get himself into P2. And the biggest gainers so far of lap 1, you've got Hippo up 6 positions. Invade has lost 11 after that spin. Now I can breathe.
Yeah.
That was carnage at the start of the race.
It was, especially at the back as well. Oh, who's that going very slow?
Locker's got damage.
Blue Sky. Lots of people pitting.
Kabuki sped into the pits.
4 people pit on lap 1. Timmer pits as well, so it's 5.
Oh, wow.
Obnomovich going for the lead, though.
Oh,
he's going to send it down the inside. He's going to get the apex. Is Crunchy Bear going to go for the switchback? No. Obnomovich up 2 positions for the lead now.
Hobnob is flying at the moment. He is on it. I call him Hobnob because I find it easier to pronounce. Oh, Crunchy nearly lost the back end through that corner. And I have just noticed, Crunchy's fuel light is yellow. He is underfueled. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm just going to flick through the order, see if anybody else is underfueled. As we got a yellow flag, I don't know who it is. It might actually be Invade again. It is Invade. He's on the racing line. He's having a shocker. Hippo is underfueled as well, actually. I've just noticed.
It's just those 2, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it is
Shadow
just those
Moses
2.
has nearly got 5 seconds. Oh, he's just spun again. Invade again.
Yeah, Invade is... Oh, that is a big crash.
Is he out?
He just went sliding backwards into that wall. I think he might call it in a moment, you know. He's not having the best of times.
That should be rear wing damage.
Yeah, but we don't have those damage settings on, do we?
Oh, do we not?
No, we have it so you can only get front wing and punches, etc. You know, all them stuff. But rear wing, no. And under damage as well.
Side pod. Can you get side pod damage?
Not in the damage model we run, no.
Alright.
As in, Vey gets a time penalty as well.
He goes into the
probably
pits and gets a time penalty. Yeah, he is.
And there he goes. Yeah. Look at the front. Hobnovic is gone. He is out of here. He's leaving everyone behind. Whoa! Toby nearly lost the back end.
FIFA Joker as well.
See what Hippo's up to.
Him and Gravedigger are the only people in the top 10 on mediums.
Yeah, that is a good way to go. But as you can see, the soft runners are just absolutely eating them alive. And at the moment, Haas needs some team orders. Gravedigger needs to move out of the way of Hippo. Because Hippo is on the soft tyre, Gravedigger on the medium, and he is holding Hippo up.
Toby's going to get the slipstream on Skyline though. On the start-finish straight, is he going to go for the move?
That, yep. I think he should be able to make the move. Actually, Skyline might be able to make the move on Jokers. Yeah. Down the inside, should be an easy one. Yeah.
If Jokers goes for the switchback, he gets a better run. Is he going to go at him? No, he thinks better.
Nah. Yep, the Hasses have swapped. Good boys. They know what to do. Tomo is doing alright for himself up in P6 actually at the moment. FIFA Jokers might be thinking about a move back on... Nah, he thought about a move back on Skyline, but he just couldn't get close enough.
Hippo's going for a move.
Hippo! Yeah, lovely move down the inside of JJ. I think JJ let him go there. I don't think he fought that one too hard. But now he has a 3-second gap to make up to the next driver, which is Daniel P45.
Hippo goes a bit wild through their turn.
Let's give Blue Sky some time, because he's making a lovely move here on Mando, down in 17th place. Good move. Oh, actually, Mando thought about coming back at him.
Shadow Moses has spun.
It's a Mercedes.
Mercedes are not having the best of days today.
No. I can imagine Michael's pulling his hair out at the moment, what he has left anyway. Stars open. Where's he off to? Stars? There's a track over there.
He's going backwards. Mate. He's going backwards and he's been disqualified for going backwards.
Because he tried to stay on the concrete and it got him disqualified. That's unfortunate. Okay. We know how strict this game is with driving backwards for a brief time. As Empty the Mighty looks like he's going to go for a move on Tomo there. Can't quite do it. He hits the back of him. That could be damage.
Daniel looking to get out as well.
But yeah, I think Daniel might be able to make this move. Nah, he's not using his ERS. He's fine for the moment. And that gap I was talking about, Hippo to Daniel, is 1.6 seconds. Last lap it was 3 seconds. Hippo is on the move.
Look at the gap at the top now.
3.4. What on earth is going on up there?
Oh, look at Hobnovic's DRS though. He has got nothing to work with if something happens.
Oh, without a safety car, Hobnob's in trouble. Because the DRS does not, ERS, sorry, does not come back. It is a nightmare to regenerate. You don't use it, and I think you still use about 8% down the straight, minimum.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you've got Crunchy Bear, who is already on yellow fuel. So they will both be hoping for us. Hobnob is still using his ERS.
Toby nearly lost it through the final corner, but he's actually been able to make a move from nearly spinning. And he's gone past FIFA Chokers.
Very big train here for 6th place. Mighty going down the inside.
Oh,
bit of wheel banging. Keep it clean. Daniel looking to get in on it. Daniel someone goes wide and gets a penalty.
So I can get a good angle of all of this.
Is Daniel going to get the long shot into both of them here? Oh, he's got to go wide, but he's got the DRS.
Oh, this is going to end in disaster. Daniel's going down the inside. I think he should be okay there to hold that.
Hippo's now caught up to this battle as well.
Yeah, but he just did gain himself a warning for running slightly wide there.
As Muddy says in the chat, you gain 5% ERS a lap if you don't use it at all.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
And Hobnob is, I believe he was using it earlier. Yeah, he's on 15%.
Oh, FIFA Jokers has actually not let Toby away there. He's staying with him.
Very good. Oh, FIFA Joker. Is he gonna go for the move here on Tolby?
I think
never
he
mind.
might if he
Yeah,
can. He's run out of ERS.
Yeah.
He's completely out of ERS for this lap. So he's going to lose so much time before he can get the DRS activation. So that move is not on. He will not be able to make it. But MT the Mighty, however, thinking about a move maybe?
Very big battle for 6th here. 5 cars in DRS.
Yeah, this is going to be a DRS train, unfortunately, unless some of these drivers can either make that move or, you know, just be brave somewhere. But at the moment, it looks like the leader has just gone. Hobnovic, 4 seconds up the road now from Crunchy. Skyline in P3. You've got Tolby sitting in 4th. FIFA Jokers just behind him. Not disappearing. Still in 5th as he runs wide through there. Tries not to lose the back end. Tries not to hit him as well.
He's another one using a lot of his ERS as well. And Daniel and the rest of this pack are going to catch up soon. So he is going to be in big trouble with nothing to play with.
Yeah, he will be eaten alive on the straight. There's just not a lot he's going to be able to do about it. It's the same with Tomo. Tomo's on 21%. Behind him, Hippo on 62. Now, I think that could be an easy move if Hippo goes for it. But like we were talking about... Go on.
Look at JJ's ERS. Sorry, that's it. He's on 90%.
Oh, JJ not using any at all?
No.
Love that. Oh,
he's pitting.
Tomo's in.
Oh,
that's an early pit stop.
That is very early.
Maybe he's... Well, I think he's guaranteeing himself the 2-stop. Unless he's going to hards and he's going to try and brave it out to the end.
Let's have a look.
That's guaranteeing himself the 2-stop.
He's going on to hards.
He's going to try and be brave then. Interesting.
If a safety car comes out,
that
is good. And a safety car
is
very likely around here.
Yeah, maybe his strategy is to be on these tyres so when a safety car comes out and everyone else pits for the hards, he's already on them and they're warm. I guess. We got a yellow flag as we're talking about a safety car. The Mercedes has decided he likes this Rolex board and he's going to look at it as he reverses across the racing line. Don't come on there,
don't come on. Ooh.
Oh my word, that was interesting. You can't do that. But anyway, we move on. Hippo has caught up with MT the Mighty and the rest of the train after the box of Tomo.
Tolby has got away a bit now of FIFA Joker. He's no longer in DRS. So that is going to leave FIFA Joker. Sorry, sneeze coming on. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyway,
Daniel though, move on FIFA Joker. Very, very easy overtake this.
Yeah.
Done before the corner. Now we go back and have a look. What's everyone up to? FIFA Jokers does collect a time penalty.
So does Daniel at the same corner.
What a nightmare. I think Pens will potentially decide who gets podiums today. Because this is a very easy track to get Pens. As Hippo, thinking about a move on MT the Mighty, not quite close enough. Now, what is the closest battle for us on track as it stands? I think it actually might be this battle for P5 still.
Hippo is up 11 places from the start. So his place is coming to play that he was bragging about.
Yeah, but I mean, bragging about it's the annoying bit.
FIFA Joker runs a bit wide through that turn.
Ewan's just got a new wing, I believe. At the moment, it looks like a bit of a stalemate. And we are hoping for some action. A safety car would help out Hippo and Crunchy, who I believe are both the drivers that have underfueled. As I've just noticed, Daniel has asked to pit, but gone around again. So I guess he was just being prepared.
They have now caught up to Tolby again. Daniel's gained a second on him. Yeah,
I think at the moment Tolby is what is... Well, actually, he was what was causing the problem. Now FIFA Jokers is causing the issue. Because I think his medium tyres aren't working for him at all. As Hippo, is he going to go for this? No. Wait, hold on. Hippo's trying to go around the outside here of the Red Bull. Side by side. Has he pulled that off? They're still side by side. Oh, I wouldn't like to go side by side here. Hippo makes the move. What an overtake that is from the Haas driver. Beautiful work there from Hippo. Absolutely done, MT the Mighty there. Round the outside of a very tricky corner. And he's up in a P7 now. What else is going on as it stands? It looks like everyone is gapping out. We got a yellow. It is a Ferrari. It is Mando. And he has no front wing.
Chris, I'll be back in 2 minutes, mate. I've got to go downstairs for a second.
You're fine, mate. No problem. So Mando has somehow managed to lose the entire front wing. The Ferrari looks much better with no front wing on the front, actually. Quite torpedo-like. But anyway, we'll leave him do his thing. Let's go and have a little look at what's going on in this battle for P6 as it stands. FIFA Jokers is still the bottle in the train as we got a spinner. Who is it? I think it's Ewan. And he's gone to visit his favourite boards again. He's just slightly off of them. He's right beside them this time rather than staring at them. He's having a great time. Anyway, back to the battles on the field. As it looks like Hippo might have just slightly clipped FIFA Jokers, so hopefully he didn't get any damage from that. Otherwise, he could be in a bit of trouble for the foreseeable future. But at the moment, we continue, and this is our closest battle. Daniel P45, though, still pressuring Tolby, who's got 24%. Daniel's got 43. Ewan gets a time penalty. But yeah, it's been a hectic start of the race. The first lap was carnage. I'm very surprised we ended up without a safety car, as it looks like Ewan has had another spin. Oh no, actually it's his teammate this time. It's Shadow Moses. He's the one that's gone around. Sorry, Ewan. It's Shadow Moses that went around this time. Wow, Mercedes are having a shocker. And yeah, I would agree. Mando's decides to call it a day and retires in the pit lane. But now Hippo all over the back of FIFA Jokers. Oh, try not to hit the back of him there, Hippo. Very, very careful. Try not to lose the car either. Don't use your ERS here because you're not going to overtake him. But it's looking like if Hippo can get into clean air, he has the pace to be on the podium. But it's about being in that clean air. He's yet to receive any of that. As Daniel now, as close as he ever has been, as Tomo picks up a time penalty. But Daniel all over the back of Tolby. As Moses is now in the pits. Ewan's in the pits. So double whammy there for the Mercedes pit crew. They're going to double stack as well. And Ewan's gone to the mediums. That'll take him to the end. Moses hard's definitely to the end as long as they keep away from any more damage. But as things stand, Mr. Hobnovich, I haven't really given him any screen time, in the McLaren, way out front, 6.4 seconds ahead of everybody else. Well, 6.6 now. Crunchy Bear in P2, Skyline in P3, Toby sitting in P4 at the moment, Daniel in P5, but this might be about to switch. He's coming for a move on Toby, he's going to go around the outside, I think he is. Can he hold it? Round the outside, sweeps around Toby, and he gets the move into P4 for Daniel, down to P5 for Toby. And Hippo has decided that is enough on those tyres and has boxed for the mediums. So he's going for the undercut move. JJ now on his teammate, MT the Mighty, is going to go for this move. MT didn't give him the easy overtake there. Fair enough. They're allowed to race at Red Bull. Love to see it. We've seen how that's gone in the past in real life, don't we? Mr. Hobnob cruising away. Yeah, he is, to be fair, Slytherin. He is gone. He's just having an easy day out. And, yeah. I mean, what more can you say about him? He must have just clicked with this track. Some people do, some people don't. It's a tricky circuit, as Hippo needs to make sure he doesn't get any silly damage. Because he has been doing that on his outlaps on fresh tyres. He has been getting silly spins. I am at the moment Eastern, but that's because my co-com Chadwick has gone to do something downstairs briefly. So I'm all good, mate. I'm all alone at the moment. Yeah, Hobnob's referee. Right. Behave now. Anyway, we got a few more pitters in Tolby and MT the Mighty, both in the pit lane, and they're probably both about to go to the mediums. Yes, they are indeed. Now, where are they going to come out in comparison to Hippo, who's gone for the undercut on them? I think it's going to be close, actually. I'm going to stay on board with Hippo for the moment, just to see where they are. Comes down into turn 1. I think he's got both of them. He has. Lovely work that from Hippo. And he carries on, and I think he's got a good gap as well. He's got about a 1.9 second, 2 second gap to the car behind. So that undercut's worked perfectly. Now all he's got to do is keep moving. Brilliant work from Hippo there and the Haas boys. And their TP would be very happy with that one.
Hello, Chris.
Anyway, hello. Hippo has just undercut Tolby and MT the Mighty in game 2.8 seconds, by the way. So that's worked beautifully. But at the moment, it looks like Hobnovich carrying on for another lap. He's in cruise control. Crunchy Bear still in the yellow fuel light, same as Hippo, so they both need to be very careful. Crunchy is in. Crunchy is going for the little undercut now to see if he can gain any sort of time on Hobnovich. And so is Skyline, actually. Daniel's in as well. And FIFA Jokers continues. But as things stand, it looks like it might be an easy day out. As we got a yellow flag. Who is it? I can't even find out who it is. It might actually be Tomo. I think it was Tomo. Yeah, it was. Tomo's had an incident. That is not good there for Tomo. Unfortunate. I was looking for the other Alfa Romeo, but then I remembered he's not in the race anymore. So I don't know why I was looking for him. But Locker just quietly going about his business up in the P10 as it stands. Tolby now all over the back of MT the Mighty. I think he might be able to make this move as soon as possible. Skyline now is at risk of Hippo. They're very close to each other on track. But at the moment, nobody will be making a move. We're all just sat behind and having a nice day out. Now Hippo, can he do anything to challenge Skyline? But the thing is, he needs to save fuel. No safety car. Hippo and Crunchy are in a lot of trouble. They're the only two drivers that have underfueled, as it's a bit of a silly mistake to make, to be honest with you, because I know a lot of people in the socials did underfuel and did run out of fuel. So you need to be careful.
Including me, actually. I think everyone did in the top 3.
Yeah.
In France.
Yeah, because you all underfueled like plonkers.
Yeah.
And ran out of fuel.
We didn't do it as bad as Ethan. Ethan ran out like halfway through the final lap.
That was funny. Yeah, I was in the comms that day, and yeah, it was entertaining because nobody knew who was going to win up to the final corner, even to the line actually.
Obnomovich is still staying out on these.
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, to be fair, he is
weird
gaining time on FIFA Joker still. But maybe that's what he's just going off. But FIFA Joker, I don't think that's his main competition in this race.
No, we'll put it this way, and I will say it once. I don't think Hobnovich is meant to be in this tier. That's all I'm going to say. Normally I get told off for saying it multiple times. You're going to get it once. As we got a spinner, it's Crunchy. Crunchy has just absolutely blown any chance of good points unless he gets a safety car now. That is a big mistake for Crunchy Bear.
Someone in the chat actually called that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh! Crunchy Bear and Locker have just come together. Crunchy's tyres were overheated and was going slow. Locker tries to come down the inside and Crunchy just did not give him the space. And that was it.
Locker's
lost his front wing. Oh. Yeah, he's lost his front wing, mate. He's got nothing. He is going to be livid in that cockpit right now. He is not going to be happy. I would be very, very annoyed if I was Locker. But now Gravedigger, make sure he doesn't get any damage because he's not going to know that Locker's got damage as he panics mid-corner.
Totally makes a move on Mighty. Mighty keeps it in down the inside. Very risky.
Yellow flag. It looks like it's a Merc again. It's Shadow Moses.
They are really having a rough time. Jesus.
Yeah, they're not having a great race, are they?
No.
I don't know if you've noticed, but their TP hasn't popped up in the chat for a while. I wonder if he's crying.
Has Ewan been lapped? I presume he has.
Where is he on track? Yes, I think
Yeah.
he has actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hobnovic has lapped him, yep. And Hobnovic goes round again.
Pits? No. His teammate is though, again.
Yeah, Hobnovic is just continuing. Apparently his tires go forever.
Yeah. He's only lost half a tenth in the last 2 laps to FIFA Joker.
Yes, it's an interesting one, but it's working.
So who's like provisional P2? Let's look at the stops.
Provisional P2, I believe at the moment is Skyline.
Yeah.
But he has a pestering hippo on his case right now in the Haas. He's all over the back of him.
Yeah, they need to not fight each other as much as possible if they want any chance of catching up.
Careful. But then again, he is lifted and coasted into turn 1 already.
How much is the how long's the penalty? Pit stop.
Pit stop, I don't actually know, but you did remind me to bring up pens for everybody. As Daniel just decides to give himself an extra one to make himself look cool. But at the moment, we got 3 seconds for Joker, 6 for Daniel, 6 for JJ and Tomo, 3 for Gravedigger, 8 for Kabuki, 3 for Locker, 3 for Moses, and 3 for Ewan. And that's all the penalties you get for now.
Fun fact of the day, Hobnovic is going to go longer on his medium tyres than he's on his softs.
He's finally in.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, actually, that's true. He's gone longer on the softs than he will on the mediums. How's he done that then? It's not Silverstone.
Yeah.
It's a rough day for Mercedes, but they're still in the race for safety car. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Michael. I think they might cause the safety car. I don't think they're going to benefit from it. And that's me being completely honest with you. I don't think they'll be the ones benefiting from it. And Hobnovic has pitted and come out 9 seconds. Oh, wait. We'll wait for the time to catch up.
Coming down.
Yeah, because his tyres are not hot yet. So he's about 6.5 seconds ahead of Skyline after pitting. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, I think this might be his race. Yeah, but this is his race to lose. Safety car comes out, could get interesting, but until then, it's definitely his race to lose. And Daniel P45 has just snuck up from absolutely nowhere and caught up with Hippo Skyline.
But he is on 6 seconds of penalties.
Yeah,
so
that is an issue for him.
Really not going to be wanting to push as hard as he is doing right now. Otherwise he will not be getting any points.
That is very true. Locker, lovely move down the inside of Timmer, but then uses all the track. Timmer's thinking about a dive bomb back at him. Hello, Timmer.
Locker goes to the switchback.
Timmer's brought his elbows out today. This is a lovely battle. I don't mind if it's down here for P13. This works for me. If it's interesting, I'll watch it. Oh, lovely move down the inside. Side by side, these two drivers. This is lovely to watch. Oh, keeps the position for now, Locker. But I think Timmer's not going to give up yet. Actually, Timmer's coming back at him now. No, he stays there.
FIFA Joker comes out.
Yeah, FIFA Jokers is in the pits on the hards.
Has he got on the hards?
He's on the hards.
What on earth
that would be prime soft position to the end. So
yeah,
go the soft to the end.
It really would.
I don't know why he chose the hards. I guess the game's done it for him. And he'll probably be swearing at his TV right now. Yeah. Completely livid. Yeah, I mean, it's done it to all of us at least once.
Oh, yeah.
It's very annoying. What can you do? And that is a good point, Rubens, Michael. I just call you something different every time I refer to you. They haven't retired yet, and credit to both the lads, they are still going. That's something I wouldn't be doing if I was that far down. I would be in that pit lane, retiring that damn car as quick as possible. I would be gone.
Hippo is very close to Skyline now.
Yeah, he's been sat there for a lot of laps. I think he's saving some fuel and using the ERS to drag him along. As Shadow Moses is retired in the pit lane.
Never mind.
One of them's retired now, Rubens. Now what? Hippo is... Oh my god. I went on board with Hippo there into turn 1. He must be so low on fuel. He was lifting so early. Wow. Okay. So Hippo is in cruise control right now. Because he knows the race wind's not on anymore. As we've got the AI coming back out onto track. I was just watching Gravedigger, making sure he didn't get involved in that. Kabuki in the pit lane. I don't know what for, actually. Probably the softs, I would presume at this point. Yatesy Ewan still going around, probably getting some race practice in.
Oh, Hippo!
Whoa, Hippo, careful.
Yeah.
I switched to Hippo there, and all I could see was his rear end trying to flick around on him. He was trying to say hello to the front of the car. He's got to be careful. Oh dear. I'm terrified of his fuel light being the TP of this team. I'm just looking at that fuel light thinking, you better not.
He is where he wants to be though, because he's in DRS and he can just lift when he's on the DRS streets.
What he needs is one safety car.
Yes.
One safety car and he's perfect. Because you box for the softs, everybody will. Because if you don't, you're an absolute psychopath. You box for the softs and you go to the end and that'll save his fuel. As Daniel is now decided, do you know what, I'm not following you anymore. Gone for the easy move down the inside. Hippo lifts and coasts into turn 1. He must have really underfueled, you know. We got a McLaren around, Mr. Blue Sky. I don't know how people are spinning there, but well done.
Yeah, that's like the third time today. Someone's spun that corner.
How are people doing that?
Who's that
is impressive.
Ferrari? Oh, it's Hippo again.
Yeah, Hippo's just cruising along.
These three have been sat here for a very long time. No one's really pulling away.
I think at the moment we're in dire need of a safety car.
We are.
Yates Ewan, another time penalty. But he's still going. And I mean, that's the kind of team spirit you want. Even if you are that far down and you're lapped as well, which on this day is an absolute nightmare. As he spins again. He's on the racing line, move!
That's got to be it now. Even with a safety car, you're still going to be a lot behind.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't bother anymore. It's one of those races where you just say, do you know what? I go home, I survive for another week, I do Spain, I'll start practicing that. 'Cause that's what I'd be doing right now. I'd have retired the car and I'd be practicing the next track.
Speaking of being lapped, Mr. Blue Sky is very close to being lapped by his teammate.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're
That's
both
not
on the
ideal.
same straight right now.
I can see that, yeah. Oh no! That isn't good news for the McLaren.
No.
Oh dear. Yeah, just giving Hobnovich some screen time here because he's in a race on his own, really, at this point. As long as he does nothing silly and just keeps it in a straight line, this race is his. He's been very, very impressive today. He's definitely been the fastest all race. And yes, there is about 10 laps remaining, but I just don't see him making a silly mistake. He's just in cruise control. As Ewan has retired in the pit lane, and Mr. Michael's statement of they haven't retired yet has expired.
Oh, it's doing that thing again, where he comes out of the pits in AI mode.
Oh, I hate that, you know.
And
they
he's going
need
to
to
come
add
out
it
in
on
front
next
of
year's...
Hobnovic, I'm pretty sure.
I think he might be just okay. Oh, no, it's going to be even worse. It's going to come out in front of this battle for third.
No, he's not coming out, never mind. I don't know what it's doing. But it normally does
as long
that.
as it
Have you
doesn't
seen
come out
that
in front
glitch?
of these lot. Yeah, it's annoying. It's how they retire a car when you retire in the pits. But
Oh, it's not doing it this time.
Yeah, wait, what?
It did it for Shadow Moses, but
Mate, that's the first time I've ever seen the game do that.
yeah.
Okay,
Who was that who just
fair
made a
enough.
move? Oh, FIFA Joker and Crunchy Bear.
Yeah, Crunchy went for a move down the inside of FIFA Jokers and then just completely missed the next corner. And then he came back at him.
Oh, FIFA Joker's
But I
spun!
think... Whoa! FIFA Jokers is off the track. At least he's off the racing line as he reverses back over. No one's near him, so he's fine. That is unfortunate to be spinning this later on in the race, to be honest with you. Because you can't really recover it. As Mr. Tomo is in the pit lane for a fresh set of mediums. Okay. I guess he had no fresh softs left. That would be my only guess on that one.
Mighty seems to be closing in on Toby as well.
Yes,
they've been
Mighty
together for a
is...
while. I don't...
No, Mighty is homing in on him, I think. I
Yeah.
don't believe he was this close before. But we do have Daniel, though, thinking, is it about time to go for a move on Skyline? He doesn't have any ERS, but he is catching him. He's going to go for a move down into turn 1, side by side. Is he going to make it stick? It looks like he will, and Skyline doesn't fight it that hard. I've also just noticed Hippo's light is still on, and so is Crunchy's. These two have been very brave. I don't like this underfueling strategy. It's very, very, very risky.
Mighty's looking for a move on Tolby now. Is he going to send it? No, he's not.
No, he just sits there and waits for another lap, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I am noticing a ongoing issue here with the the ERS usage. Look at everybody's ERS, and
ooh,
it's
Toby's
absolutely been swallowed alive. Oh no!
Spun on the
Toby!
What's the word?
Turn 8.
Uphill. Uphill. That's the word.
Uphill right-hander.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Absolute nightmare of a corner. The worst corner on this track. Up there at turn 4 anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm struggling there more than I have around any other circuit, any other corner. It's just awful.
Turn 4 as well. Can you even go flat out on it? Like in time trial? I don't know if you can.
Not really.
No.
And unless you're incredibly brave and you've perfect angled your corner, yeah, it's not possible.
Yeah.
And yeah, Michael, they both retired in the pit lane, mate. The pair of them, because they spun about 3 more times since you left. So yeah, I think they had enough at that point.
Timmer is on 22 lap-old mediums.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Is he just trying to get a puncture?
Maybe he's just given up with life at the moment in this race, and he's just gone, do you know what, let's try something.
Yeah.
Drive till the tyres explode.
Buki's going to get past very easily without even needing DRS.
Yeah,
oh.
I'm not even going to bother looking at that, because that's softs versus mediums. And it's kind of useless.
Timmer's got the DRS here.
Is Timmer fighting him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come and have a look then.
Timmer let him by for the DRS. But
Timmer, you smart man. You smart Irishman. He's done a good job there to keep Kabuki behind him. Yeah, Hippo is in a lot of trouble, Aaron.
Ooh.
He is massively underfueled, and I don't know why. As that's a lovely move there from Kabuki. Now he's just going to drive away in the next few corners. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, he'll drive away now. We're all good. Unless the only chance Timmer has is to dive bomb immediately, which he's not close enough.
Skyline has got a lot of ERS advantage on Daniel. So we can really make... And so is Hippo, actually. 70% ERS.
Yeah, but that's because Hippo is fuel saving. And he's not gaining.
Yeah.
He's not gaining fuel. Because the yellow light is still on. Same with Crunch. Crunchy Bear in the same situation. It's just a... I'm amazed there's not been a blooming safety car.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Is it on...
What's going on?
It's on standard, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not even been a proper retirement in the race.
Oh,
They've all been in the pits.
Yeah, they've not been... Yeah.
Unless Stars Orphan was a retirement on... I don't think so.
Safety car's unreduced, mate.
Yeah, it normally is.
Oh.
Otherwise, on standard, you end up with ridiculous amount of safety cars.
Oh.
You go from none to 1 every lap.
Oh.
You're just like, yeah, it does your head in. That'd be awful.
Is that a thing? You can put it on increase?
Yeah. I do on career mode, because on increased, you actually get a safety car for realistic things.
Oh.
But on line, it's a nightmare, because they just give a safety car for a tiny spin.
Yeah.
They panic. They're like, oh, button! They press it. It's the way they are online. It's a nightmare. Yeah, it looks like Hippo is now dropping off the back of the drivers in front, because he must be panicking at this point. I can imagine he's thinking, what have I done? Oh no, at this stage of the race. Because he is not getting the fuel back that he needs. And we'll just give Hobnovic a little bit of screen time. Now, we were talking about him lapping his teammate. He has now done that. And he is now 9.2 seconds, 9.3 ahead of his nearest rival, which is Daniel, who's got 6 seconds of pens.
I think Hippo
not in the DRS.
Oh.
Uh-oh. He's not using any ERS to get back in it either.
No.
What's he doing?
Is he going to lift around here as well? He is.
He hasn't disconnected, has he?
No. Oh, he's gone wide as well. He does not want to get a penalty.
What's going on? Something's gone on with Hippo. He had the pace, and all of a sudden now he doesn't.
Just to put some more pressure on Hippo, with Daniel's penalty, he's up 16 positions from the start. So don't lose all the positions, Hippo, if you're on the stream.
Can you just double check if Hippo's still in this session for me, please?
How do I do that? Is that a thing?
Actually, I think he's okay, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally if you go through the names on the spectator, I'm just double checking something, because he is losing a lot of time.
Yeah.
Just double check.
Maybe he's like really, really low on fuel.
Yeah, he's still got fuel. Still got fuel. He's still in the session. He said something about fuel, and my brain went, fuel! Mate, he must be absolutely coasting everywhere. He is not on the pace anymore. He's 2.5 seconds down.
He has got a... Oh,
he's got damage. He's got damage. He must have damage. He's in. What on earth has Hippo done?
Why is he doing that? He's got a 6.5 second gap.
He must have damage. That's the only thing I can think. You wouldn't pit now otherwise.
That is
I'm staying
very
on board for a
silly.
moment. As he's got himself damaged, that's daft.
It didn't seem very severe either. He's not got...
And what?
What?
He's either got damage and the game hasn't repaired it, because it's so minor, or he's just pitted for a fast lap attempt for absolutely no reason.
Why has he done that? He had a 6.5 second gap to Mighty.
Maybe Hippo's realised, because he's underfueled so much, that if he goes and just does the fastest lap of the race, that he'll take it off somebody else.
No, he's still coursing around.
I don't know what's going on.
What's going through this man's head?
Sliverin said he's pitted for fuel.
I think maybe he means to save fuel.
Yeah, he does. He really does. He's in so much trouble. Why would you underfuel this? He had the pace around here to win this race comfortably, and he has bottled it.
Skyline's only got a 1 second gap to Daniel. Daniel's on yellow fuel. Daniel is on yellow fuel.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Michael, yeah, my head is hurting. I don't really know what he's done. As Tolby now, easy move, past Mr. Crunchy, who is lifting and... Oh my good God! If you think Hippo is lifting and coasting, go on board with Crunchy. Holy... Holy shit, what is going on? Oh dear. That is lifting and coasting to another level of it. He's going to lose 3 or 4 positions just in the braking zones. Oh my word.
I'm looking at it now.
Oh dear.
Where's he going?
Oh dear. Why would you underfuel? I don't get it.
Daniel is lifting as well. He's 2.2 seconds behind Skyline now.
Oh no.
Oh, and he's gone wide and he's got another penalty, Daniel. No.
Oh, that is silly. Daniel, you've probably... what's he up to? 9 seconds now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up to 9 seconds.
And now he's not.
So, yeah, now he's on for P4. Unless he can find that time to gap MT the Mighty. But, yeah, I don't know. And also, Luke, if it's relevant to the race, I'll talk about it. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. It was relevant to what was going on. Anyway, Skyline is our P2 driver. He is only 10.6 seconds back from Hobnovic, who, in Michael's word, can pit for hobnobs at this stage of the race. A proper dad joke from the head of comms.
Yeah.
Thank you, Slytherin. Yes. Mercedes are in the mud as well as Haas right now. Haas had a chance and no longer have said chance. But it is what it is. Is Hippo going for the fastest lap attempt, or is he trying to get to the finish? He's not using ERS, so I would guess he's lost the plot. Right, let's go back to the drivers at the front.
Who is on yellow fuel now? Crunchy's on red fuel already.
Wait, where? Where is Crunchy on the track?
8. In sector, he's just into sector 3.
Crunchy is not finishing this race. He will not get points. Because red fuel comes on when you're on your... You've literally got 1 lap left at that point.
Hippo's is gone.
Red fuel comes
Hippo's
on.
fuel is gone.
Has it?
It's flashing on and off.
Oh, so Hippo's managed to get his fuel sorted. Okay. Good for Hippo.
Yeah.
Crunchy is in trouble. He's not going to make this. Hobnovich, though, on his final lap of the race, is long clear. He's got a car right in front of him. I don't know who that is. It's Kabuki in the AlphaTauri. Now, will he try and lap him? That's Crunchy. Crunchy's out of fuel on turn 1.
Oh,
Crunchy has run out of fuel on turn 1. And after all of that lifting and coasting, wow. Oh, wow. How much did he underfuel? That's crazy.
That is more than a lap of underfueling. Well...
Yeah, and he was lifting for the majority of the race. I think Kabuki's trying to get Hobnovich to lap him there so he doesn't have to do an extra lap, which is very clever. Fair play there, Kabuki. I'd have done exactly the same there, mate. But Hobnovich, or Hobnob as I like to call him, comes across the line to win the Portuguese Grand Prix round number 3. Very easy for him. Coming home in P2. And I hate to say it, it's a blooming AlphaTauri, as the AlphaTauri lads in the chat are going mental. P2 for Skyline. Well done, Skyline. Daniel is going to get P4, I think.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be P3 for MT the Mighty, P4 for Daniel, P5 for JJ, unless Chosen Tolby can get there and beat him. I don't think he can. Oh, he can! P5 for Chosen Tolby, 6th for JJ, 7th for Jokers. Gravedigger's going to come home in P9 after Hippo passes him on the line. Doesn't get the fastest lap, but he comes home in P8, P9 for Gravedigger. Tomo is going to come home in P10, so he's going to get the final point because Locker's just a little bit too far back. P11 there for Locker. Crunchy is just having an absolute wonderful time, cruising around for 1 lap with no fuel. He's having a great time. Give us a wiggle, Crunchy, if you're near us. That is a nightmare for him. Absolute nightmare, but that's the risk you take when you underfuel, unfortunately. The lifting and coasting he was doing, though, and it still wasn't enough to get him any fuel back. That was crazy.
Yeah, he really must have underfueled by so much.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. What on earth was he thinking? But McLaren on the top step of the podium, Mr. Hobnob, as I like to call him, has absolutely smashed that out of the park. To be fair, Stygian, yes. But I don't know why anyone would risk it. I don't know. Anyway, the winner, Mr. Hobnovich. 2nd, Skyline. 3rd, MT the Mighty. Would you mind inviting the top 3 for me, please?
Yeah.
Into the party. Daniel P4. Tolby P5. JJ P6. Jokers P7. Hippo P8. 9th for Gravedigger. 10th for Tomo, the final point, as we now run down to the DNFs. Invade, Stars Orphan, Mando, Shadow Moses, I believe, yes, and Yatesy Ewan, the last finishers of Timmer, Blue Sky and Kabuki, who all got lapped. Crunchy ran out of fuel, and Locker had an absolute nightmare after he picked up some damage from a car going slowly. Yeah, we will not repeat that on the stream. Wow. Oh dear. So, did we get all 3 drivers in?
No, Hobnomovich is not joining.
Okay. Well, I mean, if he doesn't join, that's fair enough. It's his prerogative. If you don't want to be interviewed and be on the stream, then you don't have to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a cue for you two to leave, by the way. Just to clear one up.
Thank you for my third goodbye.
But wow, what a race! I need to just get everything sorted so we can do the interviews. Would you like Chadwick to interview P3 for me, please? If that's all right with you.
Yeah, I will do.
Oh, wow, racist. God.
Hello, Mighty.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Alright, you were on my team last year.
Oh, I was.
So, that was a very, very close race for P2. For a long way through that race. I think you were involved in it at some point with a lot of close battles. Where did you feel like was the best overtaking opportunity in that race?
But for me, the only time I could get an overtake opportunity was down the main straight.
Right,
Just couldn't get it to stick in the second DRS zone.
Yeah,
Kept overshooting and just not getting the braking zone and just out tractioned out of the corner.
Yeah, it is quite difficult in the second straight.
It was just all I was trying to do is keep it clean and not spin on turn 8.
Yeah. Yeah, how did you find turn 4 and turn 8, because it is very renowned on this track for being very difficult.
I actually don't mind turn 4 or turn 8. I did pretty well in practice. Didn't have many spins there. I spin more in time trial in that corner because I'm just pushing as hard as I can.
And
but I don't spin as much.
Yeah. You also didn't manage to get any penalties at all.
No, I think I got one warning on like lap 28, 27, something like that. That was all I got all race.
So were you pushing during that, or was it just?
Oh, yeah, I was pushing. I was pushing as much as I could, but at the same time, just trying to stay steady, keep it clean. I kind of like to pride myself on not getting many penalties. I think all last season I only actually picked up a time penalty in about 6 races, maybe, if that.
That is pretty impressive. So yeah, where are you in the standings? Let's have a look. You are near the top actually, so that is going to put you very high up after P3 in that race. So are you looking to go for the title this season?
It'd be nice. I think everybody in here is trying to go for the title, but whether it happens, I've got a few races coming up that are going to absolutely suck for me. So
yeah, that was my final question. How are you going to be preparing for the upcoming races, and are you looking forward to them?
Where are we next?
Spain.
See, Spain I like, so Spain's fine. I'm happy with Spain, but as soon as we get to Monaco and Baku, I'm screwed for 2 races.
I mean, most of us will be at Monaco.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see at least 10 of us finish at Monaco. That'd be nice.
I'd like to see 10 of us start.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a start.
Monaco is notoriously not very good for me, but I thought Baku wasn't very good for me last season, and I actually had a very good race in Baku all the way up until the last safety car, I think, at the end of last season, and unfortunately span at the start of the safety car and ruined my race.
Alright, thank you, Mighty. That's it from me, Chris.
That's it from you. Now back to the studio. Anyway, let's interview P number 2, which was Mr. I've lost my mind, first of all.
Yeah. I'm insulted.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm all over the place, mate. It's been a long day. So, you've actually managed to extend a championship lead here by not winning a single race this season so far. So
it's very bizarre.
You've got a third, a second, and a second.
I honestly thought with Hippo and Daniel behind me, I thought with Hippo's normal pace that I've seen him have, and obviously like the comeback race he had after crashing in quali, I honestly thought I honestly slammed my wheel at one point and was like, damn it, third again, right.
You're going to become a consistent person on the interviews and on the podium, I think, the way you're going. But first of all, let's get you started on qualifying. How did it go for you, and was you happy afterwards?
Q3 I was happy with.
Can't remember where you qualified.
Qualified 4th.
Okay.
But like second to me was like close. There's like what was our fifth? I don't know. But it's like second to like sixth or fifth was like really close. It was like a tenth or something separating us. So it was insanely close. I didn't manage to reach my personal best, but you know, like it's hard to nail a lap around this track with like how easy it is to just lose a little bit of back end and cost you like a little bit of time here and there. So I think overall I'm okay with what I did. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like 100% happy, but I'm okay with it. In quali.
I mean, yeah, it was a good start to quali to at least be in Q3 and not completely crash, which I was quite surprised. A lot of people actually kept it quite clean in qualifying, and it's a very tricky track. You either send it all, risk everything, or you just ease off a little bit. But the lap times were looking very, very good. But we get now started into the race where you were lucky to be towards the front because there was pure carnage behind you. I don't know if you saw any of what happened, but you managed to get through there. Got a very good launch, I believe, off the line, if I remember rightly.
I had a good launch. I was happy with the launch I got, but then I saw Joker in front on the mediums who got just as good a launch as me, and I was like, okay, well, physics just don't matter in this game then. Got you, right? And yeah, I didn't really see what happened behind me because I was so focused on what was going on in front because obviously like I knew Joker was on the mediums and I was focused on him primarily at the start because obviously I knew that I'd have to catch him, overtake him before my tyres like go off the cliff and his come into their prime sort of thing. So I was just pushing for that and I wasn't really looking backwards, to be completely honest.
That's the way to go, really, to be honest with you. If you're looking backwards at the start, then you were probably in the wrong sport.
That's true.
But that's a good... Yeah, it's a good start from you in the end, and then you just settled yourself down into the race. At what point did you believe to be, you know, on the podium again? What point did you see it as a possibility? 'Cause anything could happen.
I'll probably say after the first stint, once I pitted and came out fourth, and I knew Joker hadn't pitted at that point, I was pretty confident I was going to get a podium at that point. I had a few doubts when I saw Hippo fly up behind me with Daniel coming up as well. I had a few little doubts in my mind then, but unlucky for Hippo, he had whatever it was that he did made him pit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Hippo had a strange one because he could have been up there challenging you guys. But in the end, you managed to come home and be on the podium yet again. So at the minute, you're 100% on the podium every single race. And do you honestly believe you can carry that on for the season, into Spain at least?
Spain, yes. I believe I can. Monaco, after Spain, obviously, is a very different question because it's more of, I don't think it's going to be a thing of like who's quickest around Monaco is going to win the race. I think it's going to be who doesn't damage their front wing is going to win the race.
Yeah, it's going to be an expensive one for the teams, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not looking forward to it. But yeah, Spain next week, or as I like to call it, Pain.
It's not as bad as it used to be, though.
No, I think the handling model has made the track more bearable, which is going to provide very, very good racing for us, actually.
The little bump as well.
Well,
I think you know what I'm on about. The little bump that used to throw everyone off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not as bad anymore. It's still annoying when you have worn tyres, but for the most part, it's alright.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, congratulations
Gracias.
on your P2.
Did you like my helmet, by the way?
I don't think I saw. I was not paying attention, mate. You'll have to show me in a bit.
Oh.
Just send me a picture on Discord and then I'll have a look. And I'll mention it next week if you still got it on.
I will do. What's your Discord? Actually, tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. Anyway, I'm showing you guys the McLaren on screen, which is a Hobnovich who didn't join the party, unfortunately, but he is the winner. So we'll end it on the McLaren so you guys can see at least the winning car. Anyway, let's move on. Tomorrow we have F3. Same time, 8 PM with Primus Gaming and Days Freak. That will be an entertaining one. And then on Thursday we go to RSF1 Lincoln and Timmer. So tomorrow's F3, Thursday F4, where you'll actually see myself and you'll see Chadwick racing and probably crashing, but we'll be there. It's a start. But I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's eventful race. Chaos as always, but F5 always provides a very, very good entertainment. I have been RSF1 Chris. I have been joined with Mr. J. Chadwick on his debut. You've done a cracking job there, mate. Thank you very much for your company.
Thank you.
And we will see you the same time tomorrow, 8 PM with F3. Thank you.